Welcome back to the news at 10. An increased participation of Nigeria in global decision-making will not only mean well for the country and the continent, but the world at large. This is the observation of the Indian High Commissioner to Nigeria, Mr. Adadevoh Ganesham, who wants the country to ensure that its foreign policy continues to be one that is representative of not just itself, but the whole of the African continent. The High Commissioner said this when he paid a visit to the National Defense College, where the commandant of the institution promised to leverage on the lessons learned in the evolution of strategic diplomatic relations.
This time for sports news. About now, Portland Timbers striker Fernando Adi has backed the Super Eagles to qualify for the 2017 Africa Cup of Nations in Gabon, despite trailing Egypt in Group G. Well, in an interview with Channel Sports, Adi, who plies his professional trade in Major League Soccer, MLS, believes the former African champions have what it takes to feature in the continent's biggest showpiece. Egypt currently tops the group with 6 points, just 2 points above Nigeria.
From the under-17, you think about young guys coming in, good players, but when they graduate to the under-20, they need to go into the process of coming into the under-20. I don't expect you to come from under-17 straight into Super Eagles. I don't care how good you are, that's just absolutely wrong. So you need to graduate.
Wow.
That's how the white man does it. You graduate, there's a process. So when you come to the under-17, you graduate to the under-20, then we start thinking about how good you are to step into the A team of the national, that's the Super Eagles. So if under-20 you do so good, then we start thinking about introducing you into probably friendly games to develop your talent. But I think in Nigeria, it's like our managers, our agents want the player just to automatically go into a great club, a big club, where I think the chances of you playing in a big club is very low,
Right. Yeah.
So you need to go to a club where they can guide you. At a professional level, actually, the players are not coached. The coach directs you to do something. So the young players need to go to clubs that will actually be, they can actually be coached, and try to develop themselves.
Well, Nigerian champions Enyimba FC have confirmed that former Warrior Wolves coach Paul Aigbogun will join the Aba Elephants. Aigbogun will sign a 2-year deal with the two-time CAF Champions League winners. Aigbogun, who has been on holidays with his family in England, is making a return to Enyimba 2 years after he left the Aba club. He will now replace Kadri Ekana, who led Enyimba to a 7th league championship last season, but his contract wasn't extended. He led Warrior Wolves to finish runners-up to Enyimba last season, an achievement which qualifies Wolves to feature in this year's CAF Champions League. Luis Suarez has been banned for 2 games for his part in a scuffle between Barcelona and Espanyol players after their Spanish Cup tie. The Uruguayan striker was alleged to have threatened opposition players in the tunnel following Wednesday's game, which Barca won 4-1. The ban applies to the Copa del Rey matches only, including the return leg of the last 16 fixture on next Wednesday. Barcelona, who are second in La Liga, are appealing the decision. Switzerland's Roger Federer beat Grigor Dimitrov of Bulgaria to go through to the semis of the Brisbane International. Top seed Federer survived a second set fight back by Dimitrov to run out a 6-4, 6-7, 6-4 winner to set up a meeting with Austria's Dominic Thiem. Home hope Bernard Tomic continued his promising form ahead of the Australian Open by overcoming second seed Japanese Kei Nishikori 6-3, 1-6, 6-3 to set up a semi-final against big serving Canadian Milos Raonic. Former World Rally champion Sébastien Loeb of France has won the 5th stage of the Dakar Rally to add to his 2 previous stage victories. Loeb and co-driver Danny Elena extended their lead in the overall standing, with Spain's Carlos Sainz and Stefan Peter Hansel of France trailing. In the bike category, Australia's Toby Price took the stage honours to move up to 3rd place in the standings behind Portugal's Paulo Goncalves.
Gracias.
And that's a wrap in sports news. Amarachi will be back with the rest of the news at 10.
Three foreign terrorists have been injured after attackers struck at a hotel in the Egyptian Red Sea resort of Hurghada. The two attackers were killed by security forces at the four-star Bella Vista Hotel. The terrorists, whose nationalities are not yet known, were stabbed, but their wounds are not severe. Egyptian officials say the assailants were aiming to kidnap tourists, and one of them wore an explosive belt. Security officials in Cairo say Hurghada remains on high alert with all roads in and out closed off. On entertainment news tonight, controversy surrounds forthcoming Ebola-inspired movie, 93 Days, inspired by Steve Gukas. Here's Mayawa Gundele with details and other entertainment stories.
Many thanks. On entertainment news tonight, the wave of controversy which hit the music industry at the start of the new year has hit the movie industry as sister of late Ebola heroine Dr. Stella Adadevoh, Amma Adadevoh, and producers of the Ebola-inspired movie 93 Days go head-to-head in what may end up a legal battle. The matter gained public attention when the family released an official statement saying, quote, the Adadevoh and Cardoso families have not consented to the use of the Stella Adadevoh's name, likeness or image for commercial profit, end of quote. Meanwhile, producers of the movie have denied allegations made in a response, stating that, quote, we want to state plainly that we do not require anyone's consent to make the film, as we have a constitutionally guaranteed right to freedom of speech and expression, end of quote. Self-styled Bengali D'banj released a brand new track at the just concluded GloCAF Awards. The singer also performed the track titled Emergency at the event.
Oh, emergency, emergency, you never see me coming through. Emergency, emergency, you never see me coming up.
Migbele crooner Omaomi has hinted at the music collaboration with renowned Malian singer Salif Keita. The songstress was pictured with the iconic singer in the studio with popular producers Koban Basuko and Rotimi Keys. Omaomi is expected to drop a third studio album in 2016, a project which already features Grammy Award-winning singer Angelique Kidjo. Rising singer and rapper Sion has released the official music video for Debe Cypher. The new effort follows the release of Debe featuring YC, and this time around, new acts AT, Ho, Eva, Ozone, Tesh Carter, and YC all collaborate. The video was shot in Lagos, Nigeria by director Q. Nollywood stars Desmond Elliott, Ini Edo, and Iyabo Ojo have just completed filming a new movie titled When Love Goes Wrong. Shot in Lagos, the movie, which was directed by Desmond Elliott, also features popular Yoruba actress Ronke Odusonya. When Love Goes Wrong centers on a troubled marriage heading for the rocks. And that's it on Entertainment News tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Let's head back to the main news.
Thanks a lot, Mayawa. And the main news again. INEC has released guidelines for Saturday's rerun elections in the southern Ijaw local government area and some other wards in Bayelsa State. The electoral umpire says all the parties have signed agreeing to the guidelines, which it believes will help fast-track the exercise. Police have beefed up security in Yenagoa and other neighboring communities with the deployment of a Deputy Inspector General of Police, Hashimu Argungu, to lead the operations. And gunmen have attacked a hotel in the Egyptian Red Sea resort of Hurghada. Egyptian security sources say the attackers who arrived by sea have been repelled and one gunman has been killed. That's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. Good night and have a happy night rest.